Hello everyone, it's WHM Brick Bros back with another video, and today I'm gonna be basically walking through every single minifigure that is gonna be used in my Mos Eisly MOC. So there's gonna be three sections of this video. There's going to be the Republic side, the Battle Droid side, or the CSI, or also known as the Separatists. And then kind of like the bounty hunter scum kind of side. There are a few of extra minifigures that will be featured in the MOC that are not shown here. So look forward to those, including the decal clone gunner that's I'm actually currently working on. Another surprise, one surprise minifigure, and then also the Jawa, which I am not taking out of the hut because it's gonna wreck the roof and I don't want to put it back together again. So, let's get started. Okay, so this is the Republic side of things. I'm just going to walk you through all the troops I'm going to be using this MOC. So, first of all, right here, I have it set up so that there are 8 just regular 501st. They're kind of weirdly laid out, but I've got 4 right here and 4 right here. One of those being Apo, Commander Apo, also known as just Apo in this case, because we do have Commander Rex over here. I'll talk about him later. Then behind them we've got 2 snipers with the longer rifles that are going to be probably on the roofs trying to snipe out some battle droids. Then behind them we've got 4 of these jet troopers. These guys all have come so far in the 501st Battle Pack, aside from this Apo, which is just a regular 501st trooper with a decaled helmet. And then right here, we've taken 2 501st troopers, and I've turned them into specialists, so they've got this special blaster right here that has just an extra hand there that then they can use to fire on some battle droids, and then they also just have an extra little backpack with a little smaller blaster. So that's nice. I'm really happy with the way these guys turned out. So those guys will be featured probably in the front lines or on the roofs, depending on where I want to put them. And then over here, moving to the other side of things, we have some of our more special troops. So let's start in the back. We're going to have Boss. He's, I think, the leader of Delta Squad. He seems to be the leader in most cases. So he'll be charging out first. Behind him, we will have Scorch, actually, charging out behind him. I love all of these guys. These are probably my favorite clones I have. And then behind him, that's Sev. This is Scorch. He is an insane. This is definitely my favorite figure I own right now. I really love the way he looks. This is a custom clonery, custom backpack with AV decal. So this is actually a Jonak decal. These 3 guys were used with custom clonery, custom blasters, and backpacks, and then they're AV decaled. And I love the way those guys turned out. They are sick. They're amazing. Really happy with them. Then, right here, you have 5s. This is a Clonery Customs helmet with AV... I believe it's a Jonak cloth piece and Jonak decals. I have AV for Jesse, and that's why I get confused. Right here, we do have Rex, Captain Rex. He looks really good. I'm really happy with him. Another Jonak decaled complete. Then this guy right here, this is Kix, so he's the medic. He has little medic symbols on his arms. He looks great, has an extra little backpack with a Republic symbol. Love the way he looks. I will be adding a blaster, and don't worry. Then this is a heavy. He is supposed to actually have a visor over the top, but I do not have the visor. It's out of stock on both Jonak and AV Figures website last time I looked. So I'm hoping maybe it'll come back in stock so I can order it before the MOC, but it probably won't. So that will be I think the way this guy looks, he still looks really good anyways. He's got an extra cloth piece. If you pull his blaster apart, you can see that. And then just a really new kind of nice decal that's just different from the rest of the 501st. And then coming up to the front, you have Anakin. This is Anakin Skywalker. This is from the Anakin's Jedi Starfighter. So he technically is not the Anakin from the Clone Wars, but I'm using him here because he's the only Anakin I have. But I really like the way he looks. Is a really nice figure. Some great leg printing. All of that. Then right here, I have my custom Ahsoka. And overall, I think she creates the look you'd want for Ahsoka. But I do not have an Ahsoka figure besides the one from the Clone Wars. So I'm going to be using a custom one that I built out of just parts. This is the headpiece from that 7th season. And then this is the head. But then I've used Luke Skywalker's body, which mostly gets covered by the head tails. So it doesn't actually look that bad. And then I took a dark red hip piece, a dark bluish gray legs, and put all those together to create this Ahsoka figure. And I think she looks pretty good. She's not the best, but she definitely gets the job done, and I definitely wanted to include her on the MOC, so that's something that I'm really happy I'm able to include. Okay, now for the separatist side. This side is a little bit more boring. Not too much going on the side. This is actually pretty much how they're actually going to be laid out on the MOC, except for these regular battle droids will probably be one farther apart. No guarantees on that, though. But right now I have a total of, I believe, 20 just regular battle droids here. I have 15 right here. And then I've got, so I have 19 regular B1 battle droids. This one I've outfitted with a backpack as kind of like a commander. It's just a very simple backpack design. I think I've shown you this before. Just a grill and then a antenna piece. After that, I have over here, this one is just, she doesn't fit in, so I've given him an extra long blaster, and he will be on the roof. He'll be the only battle droid sniper in the MOC. So that, I would have liked to include more. I just don't have enough battle droids to do that, and it just doesn't really work out that way. Okay, now moving over here, I do have the two either Kashyyyk battle droids, Swamp battle droids, Tank battle droids. They came in the AT-AT. They're going to be in the AT-AT. This one will probably be on the top since he has the antenna. The hatch will probably be open. And then this guy will be down below. That's basically my Separatist army. It's very small. I don't think I have anyone else. I have General Grievous, but he's not going to be on this. This is more of like a kind of like a MOC, it's Outer Rim. I guess the Separatists were based in the Outer Rim, but like General Grievous had better things to deal with. Anakin Skywalker is here in 501st Legion, but General Grievous was fighting Obi-Wan Kenobi probably at this time, so he wasn't able to make it. This is more of a patrol and not like an army kind of thing. So now let's get into the kind of like bounty hunter scum kind of stuff. Okay, so these are all figures that I have actually created myself aside from this guy. This is the only guy who has not been changed at all. So what I've done here is I've actually taken a bunch of Mos Eisley minifigures from the Cantina set, Jedis, whatever, all kinds of random figures, and created my own kind of new scum. So you've got this guy who is using the same headpiece and hair, but I've switched out the body and then used some different legs. Right here, this is the same guy. He's got the cape. I really like this guy. He looks super good. Love the smile. Definitely one of my more favorite figures. I love the new mold that they're using for his head. headpiece, and then moving on right here, this person has a mug because they will be in the cantina or bar, and this is Zori something's body from the 9th movie, The Rise of the Skywalker. Then I put Fennec Shan's helmet over the black head that's on Zori. So I think that actually looks pretty good, cool. I really like that figure, and definitely I am a fan of it. Then right here you've got this guy. This is a Mandalorian. I've used Garth Saxon's legs. I've actually been able to use some just tacky that you don't even really notice, and added them to the sides of the legs and then stuck his blasters. I actually really like the way this looks, especially if you just look at it from behind. You won't be looking at him too closely. I definitely think if you look really closely, it looks weird. But I really like the way it looks. I've used Hunter's body and then just the Mandalorians, the old Mandalorians helmet. He'll be at the bar drinking something, I don't know. And then right here you have got just like another kind of just random like guy. He's gonna be running out of the bar. He's angry, as you can tell. He has the old angry clone face along with Han Solo's hair. This, I'm not actually sure what that is from. It almost looks like an officer's. And then these are the dual molded legs that came in the UCS AT-AT on General Veers. I've ordered those off Bricklink, so I do not have the UCS AT-AT. I really want it, but I don't have it. Then this is Fennec Shan, but I put a black head and took this cape piece and put it over, and I really like the way this is like a shadowy figure. I really like the way they look. These two I'm very happy with, so I'm loving that guy. Then right here we do have the bartender. I've actually switched out the body and legs, but he does have the same face as from Mos Eisley. And then over here, we do have an assistant bartender, so he'll be right here. He's got actually the body from this guy, and the head from Greef Karga, the hair from Greef Karga, and then just some brown pants. Right here, we do have this, the hammerhead. His body is actually right here, but I've switched it out for, I believe it's actually the bartenders. And then kept his legs. I really like the way this guy looks. I've been turning him into Jedis a lot, as you may have noticed in some of my mini mocks. And then finally, we've got another Greef Karga, or as you'd think. No, this is the water seller. He's going to be the one angry that his water's spilling out of his tanks. Water's expensive on Tatooine, as we learned in the Book of Boba Fett. So he's got Poe Dameron's legs, Greef Karga's face, and body, and then he's got Poe Dameron's hair, so a mix of Poe Dameron and Greef Karga. And that is all of the Bounty Hunter scum. Now, let's hit the outro. Okay, so these are all, that just wraps up all the minifigures I'm going to be including in my mock. I really, really like the way this turned out. I'm really happy with it. I'm so excited to show you that finale that'll come out in about a week, or maybe 2 weeks, we'll see. I'm still kind of putting a lot of finishing touches on it, finishing it up, getting it ready to put out that teaser, and then do the actual finale, and then the cinematic. But overall, I'm really happy with the minifigures I'm including in this. I think I could have used a couple more battle droids, I just don't have them. But overall, I think it looks really good. I really liked all the different figures I've created. So these guys, you know, they are all really nice. And I think that's something that you can do a lot, and a lot of people don't do, is they like to take just official LEGO minifigures. But when you're kind of creating just random bounty hunters, it can be anyone, and you can just kind of combine any figure and make some really nice figures. I was really hoping to use that Imperial Spy, but for whatever reason I can't find the body and legs for him, so I will not be including him in this mock. I was thinking he could be a separatist spy or something. That's how the separatists could have come. But I may put that role in someone else's hands. But overall, I do have 21 battle droids in total, 21 figures in that army. Over here I've got 4, and then I've got 6, and then I've got 4, or no, sorry, not 4, 16 for, that's 21, or that's 20, and then so 26 Republic troops or Jedi. And then I only have, which this seems really low, 2, 4, I only have 10 just regular kind of like guys who'd be living on Mos Eisley. There's more other, outside worlders. But I think that's going to be fine. I actually might have to create more just as civilians that'll be running behind the ATT. I'm not sure if I'm going to have enough to do that and then put all these guys in the bar. We will see, so you may see some more minifigures. So that should be exciting. But overall, in total, I have a total of 57 minifigures included in this MOC. And that actually is going to come up when I have actually 3 other surprise minifigures, including that gunner that I will be adding. So that's going to bring it up to 60 minifigures. So that should be a lot of fun to put all these guys down. It may not be as much as you might have thought. Like, some people put hundreds of minifigures in their MOCs. I just don't have that, and this is a much smaller MOC. So that is just going to wrap up this video. Please hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button as well if you like this video. I do mostly Star Wars content on this channel, along with doing some other things. But look for that finale. If you don't want to miss it, hit the subscribe button, tap the bell icon. This is WHM Brick Bros signing off. I'll see y'all guys next time. Goodbye.